Okay, Heidi, let's take a look at your bridge page. Now, the very first thing that stands out to me is that it's not congruent with the page it's going to go to next. As you know, when you're building a funnel, you want all your pages to have some degree of congruency so that when a person goes from page 1 to page 2 to page 3, they logically think that they are still on the same site. Well, here is the page where you are driving your traffic to, and clearly this does not look anything like yours. So that's the first thing you're going to have a problem with, is somebody's going to go from this page with all the brownish kind of dark colors on it, and they're going to end up on this bright blue page that's red and blue and white. So that right there is going to be the initial problem that I would see. Now let's just go back to your site, and next thing I see here is I think you did pretty much copy their headline, which is totally cool because you really want consistency on that headline. But what I would do is I would pull all of this up closer to the top, maybe just put like a small band of color at the top up here or something. So pull that all up to the top, and then I'd also pull these lines closer together. It's a setting right inside of ClickFunnels. It's on the advanced tab for the text element, and you can just set the line height. And then you got your timer here. Okay, the timer is great, but where the real problem comes in is where's the button? So I got to scroll all the way down here, and I've got a 24-inch Mac monitor, and I had to scroll down in order to find the button to click on. So you got to get that button up higher. You got to get the timer up higher. Well, maybe not necessarily the timer up higher, but what I would do is go and put like the image on one side and the timer and the button on one side, and maybe even put in a video or something like that. Had you seen my OFA funnel, which you can get if you were to buy OFA through my link, I give out my share funnel for that. Plus, I'm also going to be building out a second share funnel, as well as a video showing how I built these share funnels. And then so that would be for anybody who bought OFA through my link. But right now, I'm still so busy building out my OFA copy and design school that I haven't gotten around to that yet. But if you were to have bought through my link, you would have a big image at the top. All I did is I just took the image off of Russell's site here, and I just used that image on mine. And then I had, just like they did, they got a video on the left and pretty much a lot of the same stuff on the right. But let me show you a pretty good example that Steve Larson put together about keeping things congruent. And now the only thing that I'm going to say here is he did break a rule, and I just heard him talking earlier about it, and on his screen, this button could be visible, but on mine, it's not. So he should really even tuck that up a little bit more, maybe make this 2-column or something. But you see here, he's got the purple, and then the purple goes down the sides, and you got a thin, long column like this. Well, now let's go to Russell's site this is for lead funnels. And we're going to see the exact same setup. So you got the purple around the top, you got the long, skinny down the middle. That's the way Russell's building all of his stuff now, is just one big, long funnel like that. And so if we go back into the One Funnel Away challenge, you're going to see the same thing. Here they just used a little bit of a shadow around the outside, but it's just long and thin and narrow. So you want to have your site reflect the site you're going to as much as possible. So now let's go back to your site again. So the text is okay. You got to move some of these elements around. You got to change the colors to be congruent, at least on that top section. Below that, you can kind of stick with what you got, but you want that top section to be congruent. And then we come down here, live coaching. But now again, as we saw on Russell's, let's go back here, he keeps everything pretty tight. So right down the middle, and I would definitely put that kind of a thing into yours. Is just just put a box around the entire outside here. So if this is a full page width on this section, just pull it in one notch and then put a drop shadow around the outside of it. Here, you don't have any kind of a break between these two sections. It just goes from one background to another background, and frankly, this background for me is just hideous. So I would lose that background completely. And again, I would bring this stuff in a little bit, lined up with what you got above, and then maybe put something in the middle here to separate it out to have some sort of a break. And then it looks here like you did this all in text. On Russell's, they built the entire thing as an image. Well, this one here won't pull, but you can definitely tell it's not text because I can't highlight it. But after hearing some stuff about the ADA and the people getting sued over it, I would say if you got a lot of text in an image, to stay away from that, and or put absolutely all the text that's in the image into the alt tag, which in a case like this would be virtually impossible. So you're much better off doing this all live. And I don't know if you saw the thing with Justin Searcy the other day, but he's got a little plugin that he built that builds out these stacks for you like this. And so if you want a link to that, just let me know, and I'll shoot you my link, and you can buy, and I'll make a couple of bucks off of affiliate sales. So let's keep going on yours. Otherwise, yeah, tighten this all up. Make maybe text a little bit smaller, and don't be afraid when you're doing affiliate stuff like this. Don't be afraid to come in here and grab their images. I mean, everybody says if you're selling for somebody else, just grab their images because they want you to make as many sales as you possibly can. So just feel free. I mean, again, you're sort of kind of working for them. You're not obviously, but you kind of are, and so they're making money off of your efforts. So use what you need to without completely making it exactly the same site. So, okay, let's keep going down the page here. Again, it's just way too wide and way too much text. And so then we got our bonuses down here. And again, I would probably just pull this in. If you want to use this background color, do that, but then bring it in about to right here and have white on either side, because as you know, on a mobile, it's going to pull it all in and drop off the white anyway. And again, just a white line like this is a break in between. That really doesn't do much for me. And then let's see what we got here. I mean, it's good that you serpentine these back and forth. It's generally how you want to do it. 30 days. I'm not going to really read what the text is on here. Again, just needs to be tightened up. I would also put some sort of break, I think, in between here. You could even just put in a divider element, or just, a little bit of a shadow, some sort of a line or something there. And now the other thing I would say is you always have to look at, again, once you sell somebody something, what is the follow-up problems that you are creating? Not only do we have to deal with our Xavier, as Steve would say, so we got to deal with our vehicle, internal, external, false beliefs, but you also have to deal with the follow-up problems that you created for somebody else. And so the question becomes here, are these really hitting the vehicle, internal, external false beliefs, or dealing with the follow-up problems, which a lot of times are all the same kind of thing? So we got your very own OFA promotion value. Promotion funnel. Okay, so you're giving them the share funnel. Okay, that might be something they want because they might be thinking in terms of becoming an affiliate themselves. 30 days of Facebook content swipe file. Okay. Is that a problem that they immediately have in their head that they're going to have if they go ahead and buy this product? I don't know. When I bought the OFA, I didn't think for 1 second about Facebook, but maybe your people do. I don't know. I haven't read all the text on here. OFA 7-day email follow-up sequence. Okay. Use a highly converting 7-day follow-up. Serve your customers to increase your sales. Maybe. Email automation guide, mentoring through affiliate marketing toolbox group. Here's part of the problem that I see here is when somebody's buying the OFA from you, are they thinking in terms of affiliate marketing? Are they saying to themselves, hey, I want to become an affiliate marketer? Or are they saying, I want to build out a site for my family's restaurant? There was a gal in the group today who wanted to build out a site for her husband's irrigation company. I mean, are those the people who are buying OFA, or is it just people who want to get involved in affiliate marketing? So, I mean, you're very affiliate marketing oriented here, and I'm not sure as though that's necessarily who you're selling to. $1 million share funnel library. Again, you got to ask yourself the question, is this what is going on in their brain, and do they even know what a share funnel is? Effortless Facebook profits, again, free traffic frenzy. I mean, you have 10 bonuses here. I'd kill half of them. That's just way too much. And especially without a video at the top explaining what they're going to be getting, it's just kind of overkill, I think. And do I see, okay, for $100 you get 3126. Okay, so where is your stack? I don't see any stack for you in here necessarily where, I mean, you got your values here. That's okay. Maybe I just haven't got down far enough to see what your stack is. So it's a total 4,100. See, I would build out a stack just like Russell has up here. And again, you can use Justin's, again, you can use Justin's thing to do this and build that all out. Oh, I see you got this in 2 columns is how you did that. So use Justin's plugin. I use it on my own sites. It's a pretty cool plugin. It was easier than coding it myself. So let's see here. And bonus number 10. So you do have 10 bonuses. Receive all updates to the new OFA bonuses forever. Okay. Stand up for purchase this funnel, including all bonuses, completely yours to use for only $79. Oh, so you're selling the funnel, this funnel itself at the bottom? Already signed up for OFA. Okay. I wouldn't do that. This is a bridge page. I would not put in 2 exit points. You only want somebody going one direction on this thing. But again, that's up to you. Again, a funnel is a linear process. And you want to bring people. So right here, you broke the rule by sending them somewhere else. And let's see. Okay, at least you didn't have a menu or anything at the top. So that's it. I ripped this apart enough. I'm sure you might have a few questions for me. And if so, just let me know.